Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
That comeback they mounted in the fourth quarter looked so promising. I thought for sure they'd pull it off. It just didn't happen.
Violation.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA, when you're just trying to find some footing. You would think by 25 or 30 games in, these roles would have been established, but coaches are still trying to find answers to get some consistency out of what's available to them, because you expect that from one another.
Three-pointer Embiid. Rebounded by the Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Bucks foul.
Maxey.
Lopez.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second team foul.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Now here's Maxey. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Now here's Embiid. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. He'll have a jump ball. And here are the Sixers now. And he banks in the layup.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's a good sign.
P.J. Tucker.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Holiday. Inside. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Rejected by Lopez. And they'll keep possession. Here's Embiid. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Lopez.
He's not very hard. Stay out of the way!
Wow!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them. Because obviously, it's all about Giannis. And the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special. And that's some determination there from Antetokounmpo, able to bully his way through the defenders, multiple that time, while shooting the ball. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
P.J. Tucker.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So we'll see Giannis Antetokounmpo go to the line here. That one on Tucker.
And already Giannis has a regular season MVP, a finals MVP, plus a Defensive Player of the Year award, winning all 3 trophies by the age of 26. Excellent.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. For Antetokounmpo, you can also throw in an all-star MVP. Brent, that puts him in elite company.
Well, thanks, B.A. I did forget that one, and that's a major one, too. But the Greek Freak, just the second player ever to win those 4 awards. The first, of course, MJ. That just tells you Giannis is already an all-time great.
The kick out to Ingles. Carter from outside. It's deflected. And they recover it.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Niang. No good on the 3. Here's Milwaukee. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Porter's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Here's Melton. Excellent D there from Ingles. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Connaughton can't hit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Connaughton on the double. And the basket by Harrell.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
Pass to Connaughton. Outside, Ingles. Here's Ibaka. And it's Niang with the rebound. Tipped away. Stolen by Carter.
That's the end of the
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks.
7. The Bucks. 12.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Yeah, an intuitive defender. Embiid times that steal beautifully.
That's his first.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lopez can't hit.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Milwaukee in the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Maxey, that's good.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Outside Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Assist from.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Jumps up. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Lopez can't hit.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
And Milwaukee has possession.
2 minutes.
Following the score by Philadelphia. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a three-point Philadelphia lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Milwaukee
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
First personal foul.
Now, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for your Sixers, DeAnthony Melton.
That one misses. The Bucks trail. Pass to Ingles. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Here's Melton. Check by Hill. Here's House. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Your Sixers, 21.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
And how about a big round of applause for your Sixers youth.
Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The assist goes to...
Well, that Greek Freak nickname is apropos. I mean, he can handle it, he can pass it. The combination of size and athleticism, what a talent.
Here's Embiid. Soft touch off the glass. Embiid's got 8. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you? And he said, Doc, how are you? I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, no, you're Doc. And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Sally. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Looking for the loudest fan.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Makes the noise once again for your
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
Out of bounds.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
Bucks on D. It's a 3-point game. To the paint. The rebound by the Bucks. And Grant, I guess for the Bucks, hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, it probably won't be with second chance points.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the 76ers.
Substitution.
Pass to Tucker.
Connaughton.
Here's Harden. Now here's Tucker. Back to Harden. Now Tucker. On the wing, Harden. 6 to shoot. Here's Niang. The Sixers with another miss.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Holiday from long range. Down low. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Here's Harden. Antetokounmpo with the block. That one falls.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
I give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis. You love how they filled in those guys around that star power.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Now here is Harrell. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Poke loose. Stolen by Carter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo has got 26.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. Harrell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Harrell's got his second bucket on the night.
Harrell loves when he gets to mix it up on the inside, and he fights through the D that time.
The assist goes to...
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Now here's Thibault. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Harrell. He has 6. Outside Thibault. He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as
the Bucks 42.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Harden. Outside Maxey. Back to Harden. That one drops for him.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
But substitution.
Pass to Portis. Now here's Ibaka. Checked by Tucker. Ibaka, good.
Serge Ibaka.
And the Bucks lead by 11.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Pass to Ibaka. An open look for Portis. The rebound by Embiid.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
It's hauled in by Portis. Here's Matthews. Hounded by Harris. Here's Ibaka. And he converts the layup.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
To the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, a real versatile big man with multiple sweet spots out on the floor. Embiid is definitely on the way.
Outside Holiday. Here's Portis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
When you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
What's interesting, you know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me and my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Out to Harris. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Well, early in his career, defenses challenged Tobias Harris to take this shot. Now they don't want him to, for good reason.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go that time. Harden drawing the double team. Here's Tucker. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good positioning inside from P.J. Tucker and just going to work.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He said his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 34 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now here's Embiid. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Giannis Antetokounmpo again.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo's got 40 points.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
The assist from James Harden.
And it's blocked by Embiid.
We see it time and time again. Embiid relishes his role as an intimidator.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Emphatic slam by Embiid. Not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Tries it from